Okay, so Ryan Murphy, whoever comes back, and they're like, Amber, we want to do a Glee reboot. And your lawyers, your agents, they get you this sweet deal for 3 seasons once you sign the dotted line. Are you signing?
I love answering this question.
Okay, so we all know the story. You've been out at dinner with some friends and conveniently everybody else forgot to bring their card. So you put your card down, so you got to pay for the bill. Well, this is why I love Cash App, because gone are the days where you will never get your money again. You can get it through Cash App. Cash App is a safe, easy, and fast way to send, receive, and transfer money to family and friends. For a limited time only, new Cash App users can use my exclusive code to earn some additional cash. Just download Cash App and sign up. Use my exclusive referral code BIG3 in your profile. Send $5 to a friend within 14 days, and you'll get $10 dropped right into your account. Terms apply. That's money. That's Cash App. Oh my God, listen, only a few more chances to see me. I'm going to be in Raleigh, North Carolina these dates, and I'm going to be coming to Rochester in the fall. So I'll see you, Raleigh, very soon. In Rochester, I'm gonna see you in the fall, girl, when it's nice sweater weather. I can't wait.
Monét Talks. Everybody come sit down, let's have a chat. Monét Talks. Living life gossip, chop it up, this or that. Monét Talks. Get comfortable with me, cause you on the show. We just wanna know where you been, who you been with. Monét Talks.
Monét Talks listeners, watchers, subscribers, everybody, y'all. We have, in my humble opinion, one of the greatest voices of our time. I've been obsessed with her for, y'all know this, I talk about her on the podcast, everything all the time. We have Amber Riley on the couch. Amber.
Monét. Hi.
I cannot believe you're here.
I can't believe I'm here. I stalked you long enough to get on the show.
No. I wanted to have you on the show, but I was trying to build up the courage and be like, Amber, can you please? So I am very happy that you're here right now.
I'm so happy to be here.
I tell people all the time, I will never forget, you were in New York. I don't know what you're in New York. You were doing something in New York, and then you popped into Industry Bar across the street after your event, and then I saw you, and me and Pixie, I was like, Pixie, I have to go say hi to Amber Riley's here. And you were just literally, because you know, some celebrities out here, they be real shady, real stank, but you were so warm and so sweet and so welcome. And for that day, I was a fan before, but I became a diehard Amber Riley fan.
Oh my gosh, thank you for that.
So generous and so sweet with your time.
It's always good when you hear, a good experience. You know what I'm saying? It's always great. I always try to be like that when I meet people, because everyone is the reason why you're here. All the people that recognize you, if they take the time out of their day to come and speak to you and say hello and want a picture or want a hug, you take a minute.
Yeah, except for at the gym, though. I don't like to do pictures at the gym.
Yeah, I look pretty good. I'm not one of those gym girlies. Like, when I post online, that was just a good day and the outfit was good. But for the most part, I look a mess in the gym. So.
Same, me too. I'm all sweaty. And, you do not want this picture. And then they always, they're like, I don't mind. I'm like, baby, it's not about you.
Yes.
I don't want it to.
They say that to me, too.
I'm like, okay.
They're like, well, it's like, I don't mind. You mean you don't mind if I mess up your picture?
Like, no, let's just, another time, baby, another time. Also, sometimes when it's like before 6 a.m. at the airport, it's also a little tough for me too.
Yeah, the airport can get a little crazy because I get really anxious at the airport. But I try to take a breath, and but I'm even kind if I don't take a picture. And at this point, if I'm being kind to you and you still got an attitude, take that up with you and your God. Okay? Thank you so much. I appreciate it, because I really do appreciate it. I am not taking a picture at 5 o'clock in the morning.
I was like, but I'll talk. I'm like, hey, but how you doing? What's your name? Where you from? But just a picture we won't get. But I try to make the experience nice.
Unless I put a mask on. And you're going to be mad at that, too.
Oh, my God. I love people that travel with, the mask, the glasses, everything. I'm like, I need to... Is that you? Work. No one will be able to tell it to you. Love that. But sometimes the mask will be getting a little too... I'll be feeling a little claustrophobic with my mask.
You know who does it real big? Looks like futuristic? Laverne Cox. Wears a welder's mask on her face.
I love that.
It's so great.
I love that. So, Amber, you are an LA girl.
Yes.
Born and bred.
Compton girl.
Compton.
Yes.
But did you ever try living in New York?
I wouldn't say live. I've been there for long spurts of time for projects. So I did the Wiz Live. I was there for a couple of months. I did Cotton Club Parade, which was my first time doing anything off Broadway. And I was there for 3 months for that.
Cotton Club Parade, in Harlem?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't even wait. So what was the Cotton Club Parade? I didn't even know what that was.
It was when it went to Broadway. It was after midnight, and Fantasia opened it.
Got it. But
I did it before off Broadway.
Oh, word.
At the Encore Theater.
Work.
Yeah.
Work. So because I feel like you have New York energy. Like you're not.
Really?
Yes, I feel like you have New York energy. Like you have you feel like, yes, I feel the LA vibes, but I feel like a New York sensibility in you when I see you online.
I think because for me, I know people say that people from New York are unfriendly, but it's not that they're unfriendly, they're busy.
Yes.
So that's really what it is. They're busy. Move the fuck out the way.
Yeah, you got to go.
Slow.
100%.
You walking a little lethargic. That's what I had to learn when I went there. But I think that New York people are very friendly. Anytime I've gone out, I've always met people.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. And also, like, a New Yorker, like, you're going down the subway stairs, you see a pregnant woman carrying her stroller, you help her down the stairs. Now, I'm not going to start a conversation. I'm going to help you down, and I'm going to get in my subway and go to where I need to go. You know what I mean? But I am friendly that way.
Yes.
You know? One of my favorite Emerald moments is the cut of you singing 1+1 at Taco Tuesdays.
Yeah.
Wait, when we gonna get the cover though?
You know what? There's enough on the internet for y'all to piece together. Y'all be doing remixes every 5 minutes. You know, don't nobody do nothing new. You want a cover? Make a cover.
Fair. And I would do it tonight. I'm gonna be on that. You know what? Bring back Spotster, Napster, and LimeWire.
God, I was a LimeWire girl down.
I was Kazaa as well.
Oh, I don't think I do remember Kazaa.
Yeah, Kazaa was great.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I was LimeWire. I had all the viruses on my dad's computer. Yes.
The amount of songs that start AOL original music. I'm like, no! Don't tell my team. One of my biggest regrets is not going to London to see you do Dreamgirls, because I just knew what's coming to Broadway. I think a lot of us were like, oh yeah, we'll just catch when it comes to Broadway. And then when it didn't come to Broadway, bitch, I was livid because it was before I had any money. I was like, I can't afford to go across to London, so I'll go hope and pray for it to come on over here.
Y'all better hold tight to those clips. Piece that shit together. No, honestly, they did want it to go to Broadway, but I just wasn't ready.
You weren't ready.
I wasn't ready. That was my first time leading a show, you know, being a leading lady, learning how to take care of your voice and your body for a role like that. And it's a mammoth of a role.
8 shows a week.
8 shows a week is what we started. I started off with 7. And I ended up doing 5.
Because it was just crazy.
It's everything like, Henry Krieger, are you okay? Because like all those songs are so freaking high.
Yeah.
They're so high, and I didn't realize it. And then the emotional part of it. And so by the time we got to the end, everything was done. They wanted to go to Broadway right away. And
there's no way.
I couldn't do it. And I guess they couldn't find anybody else crazy enough to do it either. So.
Because you do And I'm telling you, and the next one is I Am Changing, and that's like how long is that in the show?
Ooh, so it is in the middle of like intermission or whatever. So
okay.
You know, I get like maybe 15 minutes 20.
To sing those 2 songs. That is crazy. I mean, and I'm telling you, it's probably one of the biggest songs in the Broadway lexicon. It is a huge thing that he goes to sing I Am Changing.
And let me tell you something. I Am Changing is actually the hardest song in that show.
That's harder than I'm telling you.
Yes, because you can kind of bullshit your way through it, I'm telling you.
How?
You know what I'm saying? Because, like, you know, she's crying and, like, you can huff and puff through it. You can, like, you know what I'm saying? Because then you're playing the emotion. I'm playing the emotion, right?
Yeah.
So people aren't listening technically. They're more enthralled in the feeling and the acting of it.
Okay.
You have to act your way through it. Like,
right.
And it's the most raw, like emotionally raw that you can be in a song. Because you're not really crying, because you can't cry and sing that song.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Your voice, it constricts your whole airway when you cry.
When I see people that crying, people who especially because, you know, going to homegoings and funerals, when I see people up there crying and singing, my voice I cannot cry and sing. It just doesn't work for me. So when I see people do that, I'm like, how is that possible?
I can't do it. My throat closes up immediately 100%. When I get choked up. And so doing I Am Changing, it's technically, and your ear has to be all the changes in the song, the subtle changes and stuff in the song, to me, it was a lot. It was a lot harder.
Wow. It's look at me.
Yes, even the way it starts.
Yeah.
Look at me. You got to start off in the right key. Look at me. I am. Then the music starts.
Then it goes.
And like even the change is weird. It's like a half a step. Mm-hmm. And so, your ear got to be, some nights I was like, oh shit. I would just stop, and then like our music director, who's amazing, he would be like,
Word! But you know what? We never knew though. I never seen no video of there ain't no Nan video on the internet talking about look at Amber Riley. It's always you always look like you were in charge.
I got some tricks. Some nights I'll be like, there it is. I'm gonna give you a good little slide up. You didn't know it was off, but it was. There we go.
Oh my God! Wow.
Now people gonna be looking for it. Now they're gonna be looking for it. They're gonna be like, "Oh, she did it there."
So that makes sense. That is a big thing, and to go right from doing, because how long was the run to the West End?
A year. Yeah.
And to go a year and go right. Yeah, that's.
Yeah. To go right into it and only have maybe like a month, and then they wanted to go right into rehearsals. Oof. And I was like, I simply can't do it.
Yeah.
Like I would never have my entry into Broadway be anything less than starting off at a point that's really great, because I respect that stage so much.
Yeah.
And the theater community, they don't fucking play.
They sure don't.
They don't play around.
A bunch of shady queens out there are trying to read the girls. Yeah, for sure.
You ain't missing no shows on Broadway. They will drag the hell out of you.
I guilty. I am they. I bought a ticket to a show, and I thought I was going to see someone. I'd be like, no, y'all should have done told me. You do get upset when you don't get to see the person you get to see.
I agree. I understand. I get it, especially if that's the way that they're selling the ticket. Like, it literally says Audra McDonald Gypsy. I want to see Audra.
Gypsy.
When I see Gypsy. But what I will say is understudies are understudies for a reason, and they're usually really amazing. I got to see Lin-Manuel, but I also saw Jordan.
Oh, word.
And he was incredible.
Yeah, serious,
Yeah, understudies are understudies for a reason. They're really great.
But you did snatch up your Olivier, though.
Yes, I did.
You got your Olivier.
I'm very proud of that.
Yes, as you should be.
Yeah, I'm very proud of that, because I legit was like, you'll see this American black girl be like, bitch, please.
No, they had to give you your flowers, girl.
When I tell you there's a clip of what my face looked like, I was genuinely shocked.
like a Beyonce at the.
It was not. I was not like.
Wow.
Acting. I was genuinely like I legitimately did not think that they were going to call my name.
Well, congratulations. And
Thank you.
Fucking deserve that shit.
Thank you.
Did you grow up a theater kid?
I did.
Okay.
I grew up doing musical theater.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you were also a church kid.
Yes.
Because back in New York, I didn't know a lot of people. You were either or. Either you were a church girl or you were a theater girl, because theater was so demanding and stuff like that. But you did both. That's why you can do all of it so seamlessly, though.
Yeah. My parents were. My whole family is pretty musical, creative. And so I was blessed to be in a house where they didn't kind of like try and snuff that out. They kind of just already knew that that's what I was going to do. Yeah. Because it's all I talked about. Yeah. From the time.
So there's no other option. Okay. If you had to do something that wasn't in the arts, what do you think it would have maybe have been?
I probably would have been. I mean, I went to school for psychology, so I probably would have been some type of counselor. Okay, I don't think I could be a therapist, because I say bitch too much.
Your face is going through. Like,
we'll be in the couch. Bitch, are we talking about this again? So I don't think I could be a therapist.
So music was the chorus. You're like, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna. And did you want to be a Broadway star, or you wanted to go in the realm of TV film?
I've always liked TV.
Yeah.
I of course I love theater because that instant gratification that you get with an audience, especially like doing funny stuff because I love making people laugh.
Yeah.
But I love TV because TV helped raise me. Sorry, mom and dad. I love y'all so much, but y'all had to go to work. TV helped raise me. I was a part of Family Matters. I was the step black child in Step by Step. I'm like all of those shows. I don't know what it was, but I just saw myself in those shows. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Saved by the Bell. I wanted to play these characters. Yeah. And so something specifically about multicam sitcoms, I was just obsessed with growing up.
I was just saying this to someone else the other day. We need to bring back that, like a studio with the laugh track. Like I want that type of like sitcom again. Like it's been dead for a bit. They bring everything else back. Bring back that format of a show.
We got a couple on. Well, so they're like single cams. No, we have a couple of motis on Netflix. I can't think of the name. The name right now with Tootie. Oh, from Regina from Living Single. Yeah, what? Kim Fields.
Kim Fields.
Duh.
Yes, yeah.
Kim Fields has one. That's multicam. Jimmy Fox did one. So
with the laugh track going on. That's what I want. I want like.
I think that it may have a laugh track.
I like that the cameras told me when to laugh. Like I needed that sometimes.
Hanging with Mr. Cooper was notorious.
Yes,
that was the most notorious.
Yes. It's very that. We should bring that. Are you looking up Dalton? The Upshaws.
The Upshaws. Okay. That's what it's called.
Okay, yes. work.
Which is really good. But the thing that I always loved about sitcoms, too, is like life was so complicated that in TV, everything just got solved in one episode. And it just...
in 24 minutes.
I don't know why, but it just satisfied. It was just like, yeah, it's possible or something. I don't know.
Yeah. I would say Laura Winslow was my first like screen crush.
Baddie.
I was obsessed with Laura Winslow.
It was the hair.
The hair was always herring. Always, I loved Laura Winslow.
Her hair was laid. Laid. Same thing with Living Single. Everybody's hair in Living Single was laid.
Yes, I can tell you my favorite Living Single episode is the one. Have you seen all? I'm sure you've seen all.
Yes,
is the one where they're in the house and they have the robber and then Khadijah comes out with the nunchucks.
Yes,
that I can watch that episode over and over. It's so fucking funny. Oh my God,
I don't know. I think my favorite episode is when they're all like dancing in the bathroom, getting ready to go out.
Yes, I know exactly.
Everybody was like dancing. I forgot exactly where they were going. I think they were going to the club or something like that.
I don't remember either, but I remember, and they're all in there, like Max, everyone comes in. Yes, I remember. I know the episode.
Regine was getting mad because all the girls kept having the same dress on as her, and she was like going around the club throwing water on people.
Yes. So good, girl. The 90s.
Yeah, the 90s.
The 90s.
We miss it.
We do. Okay, so now all throughout your school time, so you're going to school and then you're auditioning like on the weekends.
Yes, and sometimes during the week, because back in the day, I didn't give a shit that we was in school.
See, but your parents were really invested in your thing, like taking off work to take you to auditions.
And it was a lot. Like we weren't living near Hollywood. Like when we're driving to these auditions that are in Hollywood and downtown, and it's like a 2-hour drive when I'm getting out of school in the middle of rush hour traffic. So it was a lot.
Love.
Yeah, my mom just said she'd just bring a book and sit and wait while I did my audition, sat in the lobby and just waited.
See, Keke Palmer has a similar story. Like her parents were really committed to her artistry and like, all right, baby, this is what you want to do. We gonna make it work.
That was my parents. How much are headshots? Okay. She gotta get another outfit. All right. Like, yeah, they were committed.
Work. And then so when Glee comes around, you should audition for that. Were you like, oh, I know I got this role in the bag?
No. I didn't know what I was auditioning for when I did Glee.
Oh.
So I have a friend, and his roommate said, "Oh, my friend is the assistant to the casting director, and they're looking for a singer, but they're looking for like a plus size black girl." And I was like, oh, "Okay." So I'm thinking like it was like I thought it was like a background singing gig. They were like, "Oh, all you need to do is sing a song for them." So I'm like, oh, is it like some kind of like background singing gig. He didn't explain it right. He said it was like a group thing. He did not explain it correctly. So when I got there, they were like, "Oh, do you have headshots?" And I'm like, "No." They were like, "Oh, is there somewhere that you can like print because we need a photo?" So the only photos that I had were on MySpace. And the photo that they chose, if I could find it,
Please,
it was when I was experimenting with makeup. And I was trying to do a smoky eye. First of all, I had this deep swoop just like over my eye. But the makeup was black eyeshadow and white eyeshadow.
White?
No lashes. No liner. No eyebrows. No foundation. Just skunk. Straight up skunk. Pepe Le Pew. So that's the photo that she decided to print out. And then they handed me size and I was like, okay, I guess I'm acting. Like I just...
Wow.
I mean, I had been acting for years.
Yeah, so
but
you were
I
cool
stopped.
on that.
Yeah, I stopped for a long time and then I did that. And so the whole experience was literally a blessing. Like I really felt like it was like, I had taken this time, like kind of taking a sabbatical. I was singing in church a lot. I was a worship leader at my church, and I just took the time to figure out. My mom was like, "What do you want to do, though? Like I'm like 19, 20. Like, what do you want to do?
Yeah.
What avenue do you want to go?" And so I'm like going back to school, trying to do the psychology thing. And I kind of just took a sabbatical, and I didn't do much. I didn't hang around friends. I was just kind of figuring out what it is that I wanted. It was just kind of like me and God at that point. Like, okay, you're either going to show me where I'm going and what I'm doing, or we just going to be sitting here.
And then the steps were ordered and ordained. And then you get this fucking role of a lifetime.
Yes.
And you describe it like it was like theater training on 12.
Yes, it was.
Because I mean, the amount of production and stuff I could imagine, but but something like that kind of prepares you for doing years later.
Yes.
And I'm telling you, Dreamgirls on Broadway.
Yes. Have you done theater?
No.
Okay.
I've never done theater.
You need to.
I would love to.
You absolutely need to.
Yeah.
So when you're putting a show up, you workshop it first. Workshopping is hell. Workshopping is every day you're getting like 20 new pages. Every single day. That's what Glee was. They did not know what the fuck they were doing.
Wow.
Everything was being invented as it went along. Glee is a part of the reason that SAG-AFTRA is SAG-AFTRA now. They were separate before.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah. Oh, because SAG was one thing and AFTRA was one thing. So Glee brought it together because...
I think Glee is... Glee is a major part of the reason because you're now blending TV and you're blending studio work and singing, and theater, like all of those things. And then a bunch of other shows started doing it.
Yeah. It's also because, I mean, you look at something like Glee, this is back when TV shows was giving us like 20 episodes a season. Now... like 20 episodes a year, whereas now we get 10 every 3 years. Yeah. I'm like, why can we not keep up with, I mean, maybe this is probably better working conditions, but like, I mean, y'all would pump out so much content. And then, so like when you, like, were you guaranteed and like an amount of songs a season that you were going to do?
No, it was just kind of, they kind of came up with the songs. So they had a deal with Columbia and Sony. So you kind of came up with the songs with what could be cleared, to be honest. That's kind of how it kind of went, and it had to coincide with what was happening in the episode. And then they just kind of assigned who was going to sing what based on the storyline.
Work. Well, I mean, you have to know, like, you have some of the most iconic ones on there. I mean, the amount of...
I can't believe Bust Your Windows got on there. That's my homegirl. I love Jasmine. She's like that's like my little sister.
Okay, I love Jasmine Sullivan so much. Okay, so my musical Mount Rushmore: Amber Riley, Jasmine Sullivan, Amber Riley, and SZA. That is like I just y'all's voice. Like I just I went to go see her at the YouTube Theater 3 years ago, Jasmine.
Yeah. I know she almost... I've known Jasmine for such a long time, and she still shocks me every single time I see her do a show. I am still like a fan.
Yeah, same. Well, and that because when she came here to LA, she had lost her voice in Houston 2 nights before that. So between like every like 3 or 4 songs, she would go back and drink some tea or whatever, but it's still, I'm like. Like I think I just have a sensitive ass voice. I just can't. I will be up to like, y'all, we got to cancel the show tonight. I'm so sorry. It's not going to work. But you have also chords of steel too.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. It sounds like you do.
I wish you know what, as you get older, you grow, and the more you sing, you have to learn to take care of your voice because our voices change, our bodies change, our hormones change. Yeah. All of those things affect your voice. And so I'm even learning now how to take better care of my voice. I can't do what I can do before. If you have issues with your voice, it's probably not your singing. It's probably the way you talk.
Yes. Oh my! I talk in. So opera singers, they're like, I'm supposed to talk lighter and more. I'm like, okay, I can't do it. I can't do that. I'm not walking around talking like that all the time. No.
My vocal coach said, "You talk like a truck driver." I mean, yeah, because like, why are you talking like that?
I know.
Breaker 1, 2. Hey, chill out, girl.
Monét Talks.
Okay, so we all know the story. You've been out at dinner with some friends and conveniently everybody else forgot to bring their card. So you put your card down, so you got to pay for the bill. Well, this is why I love Cash App, because gone are the days where you will never get your money again. You can get it through Cash App. Cash App is a way you can get your cash when people shade you for the bill. Okay? Cash App is a safe, easy, and fast way to send, receive, and transfer money to family and friends. Here's how easy it is. You just enter your phone or email, and there's no bank account needed. See, if you don't have a bank account, it's no problem, girl. That's how you do it. There's no waiting around for days either. It's your money, and you shouldn't have to wait. Why should you wait because Charles forgot to bring his car? Why should you have to wait because somebody wanted to order the tomahawk steak, and you were gracious enough to pay for it? Yeah, you should get your money right away, and that's why I love Cash App. It's also secure and safe. If you're about to send money to a sketchy account, a scam warning pops up on your phone, and you feel more comfortable knowing that Cash App has your back too, all right? And the personalized payments are my favorite part of it because you can let people know what's up without letting them know what's up. You know, a little secret, little personalized message to really get the girls. For a limited time only, new Cash App users can use my exclusive code to earn some additional cash. For real, there's no catch. For real, y'all. Just download Cash App and sign up. Use my exclusive referral code BIG3 in your profile. Send $5 to a friend within 14 days, and you'll get $10 dropped right into your account. Terms apply. That's money. That's Cash App.
Monét Talks.
It's also, you don't know, Disco Inferno is what... The amount of just drag queens alone are.
Every time I go to a show.
Oh, girl, it's just such a. The way you just laid those vocals down.
So much fun recording that.
So good. I wish we could, like, there were camera phones. I want to see videos of you in the studio recording that.
Man, they would have been smart to have done that. I wish they should have had a camera in those booths with us because that could have been a whole other episode. Like, there's one time when I was singing, when I was doing, I think I was doing Jump, and I was doing all that crazy high stuff.
Yes.
Like, all that. Yes. I literally, like, my legs went out. Because I, like, put out so much, and I just, like, I just felt weak in my legs went out in the studio. They were like, oh my God, everybody ran out, are you okay? Or when I did Sweet Transvestite.
That's another one. Drag queens love putting that in the shows.
That would have been a great episode to see because we didn't know what we wanted to do because they were, what was it, Tim Curry?
Yes.
He's like, how'd you do it? Yeah. See, you met mine. I was like, this is whack.
No, but
that's not exciting. And I was like, what if I did it like Tina or Shaka? How'd you do it? See, you met mine. Yeah.
Oh, so good.
So much fun. Good. I was like, okay, they're either going to love it or they're going to hate it, but this is where it's at.
So good. And then so does, like, Ryan Murphy have the final say on those?
Yeah. I mean, he hears the final edit of everything. He's like, no,
tell Amber to do it again. I don't like it.
Thankfully, that never happened. Thank God that never happened. But yeah, them and then, Adam Anders, who was our producer, and his brother Alex Anders, like, they were really great. And we had Tim Davis, who was our, like, he kind of did, like, vocal production and did a lot of the putting the music and stuff together, like the harmonies and stuff together. So, yeah.
Okay, so Ryan Murphy, whoever comes back, and they're like, Amber, we want to do a Glee reboot. And your lawyers, your agents, they get you this sweet deal for 3 seasons once you sign the dotted line. Are you signing?
I love answering this question.
And the answer is
no.
No? Girl, okay, it's paying $40 million per season for 3 seasons. The answer is still no.
I just feel like what we did was so phenomenal.
It was perfect.
I don't want to risk trying to reinvent the wheel.
Yeah.
I don't think that there's a point. Now, if they redo it, I think that's amazing because there are so many kids now that are just now discovering Glee. And so I think that that'd be really dope. But, you know, we lost cast members. I just feel like the chemistry, that formula was so specific.
Yeah.
And it's changed now. Yeah. So I don't know if it will be as effective.
Yeah.
I don't know if it'll be as effective.
Yeah. Okay. Fair. I was like, let me just.
I'm always prepared for that question.
I know, because we want it so bad.
I know.
We all want more Evan Riley all the time.
Now, if Mercedes got a spinoff.
Okay.
If Mercedes got a spinoff on her own.
Okay.
I would do that.
Okay, work. Y'all heard it. Write the script for Mercedes' spinoff.
Justice for Mercedes. Hashtag justice for Mercedes.
I want to also talk about your personal music because Big Girl Energy, your EP Riley, so fucking dope.
Thank you.
Are we getting some more R&B?
Yes, we have music. I have music right now. I have a whole entire second EP that is actually almost done. It hasn't been mastered yet. Okay, but... Right. It's just, I'm doing it independent.
Girl, and independent, it's just, people don't understand that. And I think a lot of these kids on here, they just don't understand, like, y'all think y'all know about the music industry, but y'all don't. Like, doing shit independent is fucking expensive.
It's very expensive.
It's very expensive. It's really hard work to do. So I feel you. I hear you.
It's the ghetto and not the good ghetto. It's not like box braids. You know what I'm saying? It's not that. It's like government cheese ghetto.
It's not box braids. It's government
It's not the good kind of ghetto. You know what I'm saying? It's that cheese that don't melt.
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, I love that in the music video you had that was your husband, right?
That was my ex-fiance.
Your ex-fiance. Sorry. Your ex-fiance. We don't talk about Bruno, baby.
We don't talk about Bruno. No. I'm dead.
We're just speaking of Pixar. We're just talking about how like all these companies buying everything up is feeling so Wall-E, and like I cannot get the image out of my mind. I feel like we're gonna turn around in like 20 years, and everything is gonna be Tesla, Amazon, and who's the third one? Crazy person owning everything?
Meta,
yes.
We're going to have ads everywhere. You're going to have to answer everywhere. What was that one movie where like you had to answer ads for everything all day?
I don't know.
I forgot. It's a really weird movie. Oh gosh, I forgot. I can't remember who was in it, but she was like, they had to like answer ads. Like it was like ads for everything. If you want to open the door, you want to eat at this restaurant, like because everything costs money. So in order for you to get money, you had to answer ads, and the money would be deposited for you to like buy a coffee or something like that. Like it was like a job. It was nuts.
And I feel that does not feel too far from where we're heading. That's the crazy part.
Have you ever seen Idiocracy? I watch it every. Oh,
yeah.
Baby.
I don't know what Idiocracy is.
I watch Idiocracy every 3 months.
What's that?
Please watch it. Please, oh my God, please watch it and then get back to me.
Okay, Idiocracy.
It's literally predicting everything that's happening right now. Back then, it was like dumb. Okay, so I'll give you a little piece of it.
Idiocracy.
The people that they considered to be like dumb or like not really smart couldn't wear shoes like that had like sneakers anymore where they tie their shoes off. It was the first appearance of Crocs.
And when was it? When was Idiocracy?
In 90 something, like I don't even know.
Really?
I don't even know when that movie came out. But it was like the first appearance of the shoes that they wore because they're all getting dumber and dumber.
Yeah,
were Crocs. Like they were supposed to be these horrible shoes that nobody liked, and we are now in a time where they're literally doing collaborations with designers.
They are.
Crocs are doing collaborations with designers.
Balenciaga, all those. Yeah, it's crazy. Oh God, Idiocracy. Well, you were just saying, like, sometimes, like, it feels like someone went to the future and came back and put all this in movies and stuff. Because there's just so much synergy with what we're seeing in movies, what's really happening. It's really scary. Would you ever move out of the States? Like, would it ever feel so scary to you that you'd move out of the States?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so too, right? I've been where looking. Though?
I mean, I hear that Finland is supposed to be
cold.
I'm okay with the cold.
You do?
As long as I'm safe.
Would you vacation cold?
Yes, I vacation cold a lot, actually.
Oh, okay.
I vacationed a lot in Europe. Okay. I don't like being hot.
But a nice beach, though.
I don't like the beach.
You don't like the beach?
I have ADHD and I'm neurodivergent. I fucking hate sand.
Okay, fair. Sand is annoying. You can never get rid of it.
And it's like, it's not just annoying to me. Like, my world crashes when I touch sand. I hate it so bad.
Okay, got you. Okay. So beach and warm is not for you. But also, Finland is white. Finland is like that H in front of the W.
Yeah,
white.
It is. It's very white.
And to be around that amount of white.
I mean, it's either like, okay, so the reason I said Finland is because it's supposed to be the happiest, like, it's supposed to be like the happiest country in the world.
Oh, okay. I didn't know
that was what my research. So I said that. South Africa was another one. Ghana was another one that I thought of because I have friends that actually live there. Like, they have land and stuff there.
Yeah.
So I've been to Nigeria, but I haven't been to Ghana or South Africa yet.
Yeah, I have not been to the continent of Africa, and I really would like to go.
Yes.
I need to. I must go to Ghana. I've heard Ghana does a dope ass festival that happens there, and also Nigeria.
Dirty December.
Dirty December. Yeah. And I know, and I've been seeing you on the TikTok. You be getting down, Amber.
My stripper leg going.
That stripper leg.
I be trying. I love to dance. Dance was a dream deferred for me. I really wish that I stayed in training.
I mean, you were the first Black woman, which is crazy that there was a first Black still in so many scenes of the show.
Yes.
But you destroyed Dancing with the Stars.
Thank you.
Are you a joke? I mean, you dancing is a dream deferred. You literally won the Mirrorball Trophy dancing.
I know, but like that's what and you know what's so funny is I was always obsessed with ballroom. I'm a PBS kid, and so like
Foxtrot and all the things.
I used to literally watch the Latin dance competitions and the ballroom competitions on PBS and KOCE when I was a kid. So I grew up being obsessed with ballroom dancing. So doing that, like I promise you, like I used to practice my turnout and like doing my little salsa and stuff in my room watching that. Okay, so I know that show is very intense, right? I mean, one of my favorite clips is Wendy Williams talking about her time on the show, which is hilarious. Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah. Because she said she can't dance.
Do you remember who her partner was? Was it Max? Oh, I know he was putting her through it.
Yes, it's hilarious.
Max don't play.
He don't play. Hey, Wendy Williams was like, I just can't do the show. Yeah. I have two left feet. I have two left feet, Max. It was hilarious.
Yes.
But I mean, I know the training for that was rigorous, but like, did you already come in from all your theater and stuff training? You already had like a basic understanding of like turnout and plie and bloop, good.
I think so. I think I had a pretty basic understanding. I knew how to like take direction.
Okay.
Like I was good at like mimicking. I learned by watching. And this is before I knew I had ADHD or was neurodivergent. Like I didn't know. So like the way that I learn is a lot different than probably the way that Keith's used to other people learning. Yeah. So he'd be like, you just do it. And I'm like, no, I just need to watch it.
And then you can do it just from watching it?
And then I can do it from watching
Work. That's also, I mean, is that, do you also sing that way too? Like, could you work as a kid, were you a good mimicker of voices? I could mimic voices well as a kid.
Yes. And you know what? People started, because all I did was listen to Beyonce, I swear to God. That's like, all I did was listen to Beyonce. When I got a little older, my foundation is Chaka Khan, Aretha Franklin, Whitney Houston, like Mary J. Blige. Like, these are all of like my, Anita Baker. Like, that's who my mom listened to. So as I got CeCe Winans, she's like, that's on my Mount Rushmore. But as I got older, all I listened to was Beyonce, to the point where everybody started saying that I sounded like Beyonce. So I stopped listening to Beyonce, and like I only would listen to male singers.
Really?
I stopped listening to female singers while I was finding my voice, I only listened to male singers because I didn't want to sound like anybody else.
You wanted to sound like you yourself. I mean, but you have such a beautiful, unique sound. So wait, male singers like who?
I listened to Boyz II Men. I was heavy on Carl Thomas. I was listening to Usher. Oh my gosh, Joe.
Joe.
I'm an R&B girly, so like
Same.
all the R&B greats that you can think of. Like
Yeah.
I was into that New Jack Swing, so I'm listening to Teddy Riley. Shout out to my cousin.
Wait, are you really cousins?
We don't know.
Probably though.
We don't know.
Probably.
I'm like good friends with his daughters, and so we just tell everybody we cousins.
We are cousins
because we more than likely are.
Probably are, girl. And then we got to talk about Masked Singer as well. You just win every competition you go on. Would you ever, I know you were a film and TV diva, would you ever do like reality TV like Traders or something like that?
I want to do Traders so bad.
Would you?
I want to do Traders so bad. Part of me is like, oh, I'm really sensitive. So like and I'm super competitive.
Yeah.
And I hate liars. So like part of me is like, ooh, would you do a good job on Traders?
Yeah, what if they made you a trader? You have to
but me and my friends, especially me and the cast, like specifically Harry Shum would host mafia parties at his
mafia.
or what's the other one?
A werewolf.
So we would either do werewolf or mafia, and like I was so good.
I'm sure. Wait, as the bad guy?
Anytime I would just be like, I'm not gonna give myself in case because I'm telling you, I want to be on Traders real bad.
Okay, well, Bob and I we're hosting a big Traders party at the house. You had to come.
Please.
Yes.
Like, are you guys gonna play or are you guys just gonna watch?
No, we're gonna play. We're gonna like play it at the house.
Please.
Yeah.
Oh
we're gonna do it. We're gonna do 20 people.
Dead ass serious.
Okay.
Please.
Bet. We're doing it. Bet, girl. Bet 100%.
That is gonna be fun.
Yeah, it'll be fun. We're gonna host it at the house. It'll be cute. I would love.
And then you get to see how I play.
I want to see. I want to see the tactics.
Bob had me crying on that show.
He's so silly.
He's so funny. I was like,
funny.
little do y'all know, he's not taking any of this seriously.
He literally isn't. He is not, girl. Just being a big old mess. Just being
a mess.
My favorite part was when they were carrying them things up the hill, and then he tells the one with Sierra that she's in the bottom, and she's like, oh, so you think people want to vote me home? She's like, yes, bitch, they're gonna vote you home. I was like,
he was so funny on it. I loved Bob.
Love Bob. Okay, I want to play a little game.
Oh, I like games.
A little game. So we're calling it Twisted Tunes, okay?
Okay.
I'm going to jumble up a few lyrics from a well-known popular song, and you have to unscramble it and sing it.
This is a good game.
Okay.
Because I'm really terrible with lyrics.
Okay.
So we'll see how far I get.
Okay.
Okay.
Windows, your out car I bust.
I bust the windows out your car.
Okay, do you start song, because you have a very high voice.
Yeah.
Are you one of those singers? I have a few singer friends that when they show up to a thing, especially a church, they will stop the musicians and make them play it in their key. They're like,
Oh yeah, I'm definitely that. Bring that key up.
Yeah, because if it's still you, like,
I'll be like, and take me down half a step.
Okay. Next one. Okay. Wrong ain't gone. Do you I will.
What?
Wrong ain't gone. Do you I will. You I while.
You I while. Is it since you've been gone?
No.
Wait.
Wrong ain't gone. Do you I while. I ain't gonna do you wrong.
Oh, why you go? Ain't gonna do you wrong. Oh, child, that didn't pop in my head at all.
That was a hard one. That one
was hard. I was like, what song do I know that ain't in it? Everyone. Oh my gosh.
Okay. This next one. Breathe up my I'm gonna head hold deep gonna.
Gonna take a deep breath. Hell my hell to bring my shoulders back.
Yes.
Look it straight in the eye.
Yes.
Oh, I'm surprised I got that one.
You ate that. You ate that up.
I've never sang that song before.
You ate that up. You never sang I'm here?
No.
I
I've never sang that
okay.
before.
What are you gonna give us? Just a Hollywood Bowl?
Oh my God, that would eat.
A concert of you singing just
some Broadway hits.
Yeah, bring back like Ella Fitzgerald and Sarah Vaughan and all these artists used to do like
God,
these.
Yes.
Just do like
Dinah Washington. She's
Dinah Washington.
She's on my Mount Rushmore too.
Yes.
But I listen to Cynthia Erivo sing that all the time.
Voice, beautiful tone, just like clear.
I listen to her sing that all the time.
If there was a movie musical that they were doing, and the starring role that would be like your dream role, what would it be?
I mean, mine was always Dreamgirls.
Yeah.
I always wanted to do that live. A Dreamgirls live. You know how they did like...
Oh, yeah.
I always wanted to do that live because I always thought that would be just a really dope thing to do.
Yeah.
You know, live on TV.
Why did they stop doing those? They stopped doing those.
I don't know. Maybe they stopped being so lucrative, but The Wiz was really great.
The Wiz was great. Ada Pearl, you ate that up.
Yeah.
That's another one that Queens used.
They did Jesus Christ Superstar. That won an Emmy. So I don't know. That got John his EGOT.
Oh, did it really?
Yeah, I believe so, yeah.
I didn't realize that.
Mm-hmm. I believe that got him his EGOT, if I'm not mistaken.
He's a whiz, and he lives. That is another high one.
Another song in the
And then you took the crazy option at the end, where you're like, ah!
Michael Kilgore pushed me to do that.
And we're so grateful for you, Michael Kilgore. Thank you so much for that. We love you for that. Thank you. Okay, next one is... Oh, this one, you're going to get this one. It's so too easy. Oh, Mountains to tear, shout and yell down, scream.
Tear down the mountain, yeah, scream and shout.
Yeah, that was too easy.
That one was easy.
And then those are the four we got for you.
Yeah, okay, I only didn't get one.
Yeah, and but you got to after I gave just a little.
It's a little clue.
Just a little clue. Is there a Broadway show that you want to do on Broadway that's out right now?
I want to do, if I did something, I would want to do something new. And I know that I did The Preacher's Wife. It wasn't on Broadway. Yeah. I did it in Atlanta. And, Titus Burgess is the one that wrote that. He did the music.
He write?
Yes, he wrote and composed. Yes.
Oh, work. I didn't know that.
The Preacher's Wife. He's been working on it. It's been his baby for eons. And
Deborah Cox was in The Preacher's Wife as well.
No. It was me and Loretta Devine, Donald Weber, who played, who's like all over Broadway. He's a Broadway vet.
Yeah.
Was in it also. So yeah.
Yeah, Preacher's Wife.
The Preacher's Wife was really great. Doing new musicals is really tough. Putting it up, but if I did something, it would probably. I think that I would just want to do something that's new. There's not anything that's out that I really. Have my eye on to do.
Got you. Yeah, that brand new work.
Yeah.
But because when they do these new shows, you have to like all the workshopping and you have to like do a little.
The workshopping is hell.
It's crazy.
It's a lot. You get 10 new pages every single day.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and they want you to do it like you know it.
Like you know it. Yes. Like you know the text like that. Jesus.
It's tough.
Yeah. I mean, I would love to go to theater, but theater is, I mean, again, I do love live theater. I love doing stand-up in my one-woman shows, but to do like a theater production seems like it is.
Woo! You have to really have the mind to do it.
Yeah. If you have kids, would you push your kids into the industry?
I mean, if they want to do it, because of my knowledge of it, one, they would have to be old enough. I don't think that I would ever let my child, like kids, do it. I might let them do maybe some commercial stuff.
Yeah.
But things where they would have to be on a set.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't. They would have to be probably in their teens before I would let them really pursue that.
Yeah, even if they're like 4 years old, like, mommy, I really want to be a Gerber baby, mommy.
I just feel like these kids, as much as your parents can possibly be there, you only have as much influence as you have.
Yeah.
I think Kiki's parents did an amazing job with her.
Yeah.
But I just watched that, Child Star documentary.
Girl.
I follow Allison, I think her last name is Roker. Stoner. Yeah. Allison Stoner. I follow her. And just hearing everyone's stories and like, I feel like a lot of their childhoods were stolen from them and they were pushed into adulthood a little bit too early.
Yeah,
and I just wouldn't want that for my kids. Because I'll beat somebody's ass. I got 2 nieces and I am nuts about those 2. So I already know.
Yeah.
These hands is ready to eat for everybody. I will go to jail.
These hands is ready to eat for everybody.
I will go to prison. over my kids.
Would you ever do a reality show about your life? I feel like the fans, we would love to see the camera following you around doing all your things.
I don't know. I as much as I am so open about a lot of things, but the one thing I don't play about is my family, and like I'm so protective of them, and I just don't know if I would, like, people know me as well as I want them to.
Got you.
And I mean, like, the public. Like, you only know what I want you to know.
Yeah.
Bringing somebody into my space would be hard for me because I don't really have a filter.
And, and it's sometimes it worked against the Braxtons a little bit sometimes.
Yes.
I love the Braxtons. I love that show, but sometimes it really...
Yeah, because they're more prone. Like when it comes to the production and editing and all, they're more prone to show the negative.
100%. Yeah, that's what they want.
It's more entertaining, and like I would never want to be in a position for y'all to see, me fighting my sisters. Like,
are any of your sisters were you the only one that wanted to go into like? Because did any of your sisters do?
Oh no, you put a camera in my sisters' faces? No.
Then nah.
Now my mama.
Your mom.
I could put Tiny B in front of a camera. She's fine.
Tiny B.
Tiny B is perfectly fine being in front of a camera.
I love that. Oh wait, so your mom is the one that gave you all the gifts. Is your mom the singer?
Yes.
Got it.
Yes.
Got it.
She is the creative.
Got it. And your dad is creative in what way? What is his art?
Like he likes to write.
He's a writer.
Yeah, he likes to write, and his family, they all play like instruments. We have a lot of like writers and dancers and stuff in our family.
And when you write music for your music, I'm always interested about musicians' processes. Like, are you writing? You just have a bunch of writing, and then you find melodies according to the track, or like what's your process like?
Usually, producer makes the track, and I'll go and I'll do a scratch vocal. I'll see what it is that I hear melodically. Sometimes I sit down and I hear a song and I just start writing. It just depends. I also write poetry too, so sometimes I'm able to put my poetry just to music.
That is my favorite type of music, is when you hear the artist, like it's just a story they had on their heart and they found music to go with it. Like I don't know for sure. I think SZA writes a lot like that. You can tell like her music, like there's poems that she's
so poetic and beautiful.
So poetic. I love that.
I would love to write with SZA.
Right?
Like her pen is just
dope,
immaculate,
so dope, so dope. And so yeah, I love hearing musicians' processes. It's so beautiful.
Me too.
Amber, this is so lovely having you here.
Thank
I
you.
Our time is up already.
That was so fast.
I know.
Went by so fast.
An hour already. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Because you're just so easy to talk to and so effervescent and beautiful, and the energy in here is so fair. I can tell the colors. It's like purples and pinks and greens. It's very beautiful. Thank you so much for being here.
And thank you for having me.
Yo, we got Amber Riley in here. Y'all are gagging, honey. You're gagging, honey. I'm gagging that you're watching this show. Thank you for tuning in. Look out for Amber's new EP coming out.
Yes.
And we when that Hollywood Bowl shows, I'm gonna be right in the front row.
Oh, and make sure you guys are streaming Single Black Female 3. It's the last of the trilogy. It's on the Lifetime app, and it should be on Prime, and I think Hulu. It should be on like streaming services soon. But right now, it's on the Lifetime app.
Look at that.
Yes.
God bless y'all. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Peace.
Monét Talks.